Hey, Ashe. Happy Monday. Happy Moon Day. This is collective reading. So already we have fired up. Okay. Fuming with rage, overwhelming explosion of emotions, very angry. Okay. And then we have bottled up in the reverse. Illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, and deception. Well, with this fired up, very angry, fuming with rage. So someone is definitely not holding it in, okay? They're just letting it out, all right? Um, we have union here, okay? Reconciliation coming back, making it work, and second chance. All right, so this sounds like a very passionate interaction, whether it's an altercation, a breakup, a falling out, whatever it is. But we have spirit in the reverse. Okay, so protected or divine intervention, guardian angel, and shielding. So for some of you, you need to be careful. We have twin flames. Okay, reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half shared feelings. So with twin flames and spirit in the reverse, this sounds like a karmic connection. Okay, already that's what I'm getting, karmic connection. Okay, because we have finality here, differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Okay, we have observing, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. So whenever you're watching someone, okay, you're gonna see things that you don't want to see, okay, and then also you're going to see things that you think you see but really aren't there, okay. We have anchor, holding it together, getting a grip, heaviness, and chained up, and then we have moving, boxed up, environment, change, empty shell. Okay, so right here, we have the energy of someone feeling stuck. They're trying to hold it together, but they're just weighed down. It's almost like being trapped, okay? And then you have moving, boxed up. That's still a form of being trapped. But then we have empty shells. So this is something that someone is battling in a relationship. You're boxed up and things have changed, all right, but you're not moving on. You still feel burdened and weighed down, okay. Dismiss, disregard, ignore, look the other way, and leaving behind. So these are two different personalities here, okay. One person is, there's definitely this is definitely a karmic connection, okay. This card wants to come out. We have pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain. All right. So obviously, when you're in a karmic connection, tensions rise. Okay. This fired up right here. This really got me right here. Explosion of emotions. Very angry. That is definitely toxicity. I'm getting more than just someone having a normal fallout, okay? So let's see what else is going on. Obviously, there's a lot of pain. There's definitely, a connection here. We have union, reconciliation coming back, making a work second chance, but we also have breakup, not looking back, okay? So we'll see how this turns out, but we have someone stalking, all right? So you have the energy of, okay, it's over, but somebody's watching. They're stalking you. They're obsessed with you. They can't let you go, all right? So let's see what else we have here. And bottled up. So, people, when they have these falling outs and they're very upset, some people When they're upset, they angry, they spill the beans. They tell everything. So this bottled up being in reverse, this just letting me know that someone is actually being very honest about how they feel. We have betrayal here. Deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. This was actually in the reverse, okay? So the energy that I'm getting with this betrayal in the reverse and this fired up and bottled up in the reverse, someone laid out their behavior. So, people play mind games. It's like, I told you I wasn't ready for a commitment. I told you I didn't want any children. I told you, that I was seeing people, so in someone's mind, I'm not betraying you because I told you. I told you that I deal with multiple people, yet the other side is saying, no, you betrayed me. Okay, so we have trash in the reverse. Throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing out. That's in the reverse because somebody doesn't want to let go. Okay, they're watching, they're obsessed, they're not able to move on. Okay, this is a very toxic connection. We have tired of the drama. How you're tired of the drama and you're in their fields, okay? Because when people say to you, when they meet you and they tell you whatever it is that they say, when they say, "Oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm still dating. I'm not ready to be settled down. I don't want a commitment." Trust and believe what they say, okay? Because and you need to know that what comes along with that is they're not going to be answering all your phone calls. It just depends on how they move or how they operate. You can't do pop-ups at their home, okay? Because you might just walk into something, okay? And then you're going to be in your feelings, all right? So I'm definitely getting the energy. Oh, Lord. And then we have expecting and new beginnings. This is actually in reverse, okay? And then we have destroyed, shattered, broken, and effed up, okay? So, I'm actually getting the energy of someone, expecting a child and, being denied, involvement, someone, when people say, I don't want any children right now, that's what they mean, okay? I don't know what else to say. That's what they mean, okay? So let's see what these new beginnings in reverse is. We have love here, okay? Unconditional compassion, genuine in union, and then we have lust. So there's definitely the energy of conception here, okay? Whether the baby is denied or the baby doesn't make it, but forbidden fruit, non-committal, sexual energy, and tragedy, okay? So with tragedy, I'm actually getting that, trigger warning that, you're the collective, so your story, what's going on. But past, there is history. It happened. Left behind and looking back, okay? So someone is definitely creating their own story, okay? Because soulmates here, okay? In somebody's mind, you're the one, I love you, let's have this child, okay? We have a spiritual connection, you're my life partner, but the other person is just like, oh, hell no. I told you, I told you that I have non-committal issues, okay? I told you I don't commit, right? I told you that I have a high sex drive, okay? I told you that I'm very lustful. I told you that children, I did not want children, okay? And then we have, this person feeling destroyed and they feel betrayed, and it's like, The person who is like, oh, I love you, we're soulmates, I don't want to let go of you, you're my soulmate, you're the one, and then they're in all this pain. They need to understand that this person is not going to walk away from them, okay? Because the person, you're allowing this person to do this to you, okay? Now, I know it's not okay, but this is what toxic people do. They're upfront with you, they tell you exactly what it is. Now, if you're the type of person that's just like, you know what, I'm fine with it, okay, we can go ahead and explore our forbidden lust. And if you don't call me and I don't hear from you in 2 months, I'm fine. But if you know you're not that type of person, when a person says, I'm still dating, I'm dating multiple people, I'm not looking to be tied down. If you know that you're not that type of person, walk away. Okay? Drama in reverse. And then what we have? Tired of the drama? Yeah. Tired of drama. And then we have drama in reverse. So someone is definitely they're not trying to see the truth here. They're trying to make it seem like it's okay. Creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting, drama queen. Because, you know, to the outside world, that's exactly what they're doing. They're being the drama queen. They're creating problems. And look at this, children in the reverse. Didn't I say this person said they didn't want any children? And we got new beginnings in the reverse, the pregnant woman. Okay. So, but this person they're determined that they're going to get what they're going to get, and they're getting nothing but pain. So let me see. What is this? Oops. Okay. Well, what is this? Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I didn't even get to ask my question. I didn't even get to say it out loud, but we have union here. Okay. I was going to ask Spirit to tell me more about this union here. So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This basically is the energy of someone, reaching a hard time, and people who are lust thirsty. They have high sexual energy. They could have sexual addictions, or they could use sex to satisfy, to cover their pain and things of that nature. But we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? The Ace of Cups in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a person that will say whatever they need to say to keep your energy around so that you can uplift their spirits, but it's unrequited. The Ace of Cups in reverse, this is someone who is, they're not showing you any emotions, okay? This could also be the energy of both people, they're just not showing love for whatever reason. Maybe it's not there, okay? And also the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is, this could also represent a miscarriage, because we have children in reverse, and then we also have new beginnings in reverse, expecting in reverse, okay? So the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is one partner who is definitely not showing any type of empathy, sympathy, or compassion towards the fact that, the Star in reverse, the loss of a life, okay? And this loss of a life is definitely a child, all right? This is definitely someone who is not showing any type of remorse, any compassion. They're not showing anything. And so naturally, we have the Five of Wands here. There's definitely tension, discord, fighting, disharmony, okay? So we have the Tower. Yeah, you reap what you sow. The Tower, the Judgment in reverse. Now we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups with the Ace of Swords. What is going on with this, okay? Because the energy just shifted, all right? Because we go from the Star in reverse, Judgment in reverse, to the Tower. Okay, so this person is not taking accountability, but it's like I say to you guys all the time. This is an energy thing. Okay, um, the loss of the loss of a child is it. I don't care if it's a 13-year-old who lost a child. They still deserve compassion and remorse. Okay, this is a life. Okay, this is the loss of a life. Okay, so this person spoke very harshly, showed no remorse, no compassion for the loss of a life. Okay, and then with the Star in reverse, that definitely confirms the loss of a life. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, child in reverse, expecting in reverse, okay, definitely confirms the loss of a child. Also, Judgment in reverse, that is someone not taking heed to spiritual communication and guidance, not holding themselves accountable for their actions, and with the Tower here. So it's not her fault. This is a joint thing, okay? So the burden should not just be on her. You can say all day long, I don't want any children, I'm dating and I don't want to be tied down, but yet you do exactly what you need to do to cause the creation of a child. And so there's a Tower moment here, all right? We have the Magician in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and Justice in reverse. All hell is breaking loose, okay? The Magician in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and Justice in reverse. I mean, this is really, the energy is it's just cruel. And it is coming from a masculine, okay? This person is a master manipulator, and they're very aware of what they're doing. Justice in reverse, just like the Judgment, you have Judgment and Justice in reverse. With the Tower, this is definitely the energy of someone who has a history of making reckless decision, reckless behavior, and they don't take accountability for their behaviors. They're not responsible. They're very dishonest. Uh, and and then they run from the situation. Okay, I'm not going to say avoid it. They run from it. Um, they run from the situation, but the Magician in reverse, this is someone who it's like on repeat. Okay, it's like this is on repeat type of behavior. Now I need to clarify this King and Queen of Pentacles with this Three of Cups energy and this Knight of Swords, because this is positive behavior. This is a major shift that has happened. Okay, clarifying this pain. I'm not sure who the King and Queen are, but we're going to find out. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so this is definitely financial security. This is protection. Okay, I am regaining strength. I heard that intuitively. This is this feminine's energy regaining their strength. Now we have the Five of Swords. So the sword energy is air, and we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, this is mental communication, okay? This is Aquarius. This is about freedom, being redeemed, okay? You know how sometimes you have to fight your way out of a situation? We got the Three of Cups twice, okay? So there's a major victory that this feminine person, um, this is definitely feminine energy, major victory, okay? But with this Five of Swords, okay, this is spiritual warfare, okay? The spirit definitely came down, okay? And of course, I don't expect anything less than the Six of Wands, okay? So it's almost like her reputation got redeemed, restored, um, relieved of whatever type of stories that this masculine may have told, or whatever opinions people may have placed on this feminine energy. And we have the Three of Cups out here twice, okay? Major victory, okay? Happiness, okay? Joy has been restored, okay? With the Knight of Swords, this is like, I don't know what happened to him. I can only imagine what happened to him. He could have gone to jail, physical jail, spiritual jail, because the Five of Wands came out and the Tower, Judgment in reverse, Justice in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Uh, it almost sounded like he got put under the jail. Okay, I'm not sure what caused the loss of the life of this child, but that's when he got what he got. Okay, look at this, the Fool coming out in reverse again. All right. Um, Disgusting. I don't know what else to say. Disgusting. Okay, so major celebrations. So we have the Two of Cups, the Empress in reverse. My condolences. She did lose her child. Okay. The Six of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands, and the Magician upright, and the Emperor with the Queen of Cups. Now, if that is not total and complete redemption, grace, rejuvenation, she met. You know what? This man went to jail. Okay, the wheel has turned. We have oh my goodness, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups. She got the Queen and the King of Cups. Okay, this is love and light energy. The High Priestess. So this is an example of someone who is a healer. Okay, someone who is very very gifted, but just didn't know their power. You gotta know you have to know your spiritual gifts. Let me see, what is this person's spiritual gifts? Because this person got removed. This person was physically removed. He could no longer, he had no access to her. And once he had no access to her, along came Mr. Emperor, okay? And she got her Two of Cups. Somebody definitely came quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay? I just want to know what this person's spiritual gifts is. We have Ayurvedic medicine. You're being called to explore healing with Ayurvedic treatments to help bring internal purification for balance, okay? So, and then aromatherapy. So this person could be an herbalist, okay? This person could be an herbalist, all right? Now, she knew she was destined for a divine union, but she just got it twisted, okay? This was a false karmic sent her way. This person was a false karmic sent her way. And it wouldn't surprise me that this person was sent to her, okay? She's definitely a healer. This person was sent to her. And that's why she was so strong-willed and strong-minded that this was her person. She thought that she had to fight through this. She thought she was being tested and put to the test and being challenged. She did not know that this was a false uh, twin. I said that in the beginning. This was a false twin. Okay. Um, as spiritual as she is, she's definitely a high priestess. Um, it happens. It happens. It's not to say that she's weak or she's not gifted. It's not to say she doesn't have the gift of discernment. She received the message that her divine masculine, she could see her divine masculine, and sometimes when we see things, we think it's for now. Okay, we think it's for now. She definitely has the spiritual sight. She definitely is gifted with spiritual sight. Okay, um, she thought this was her, but he was a false one. Okay, yeah, she's a healer, shamanism. Okay, working as a spiritual teacher and healer who can move between the worlds as a messenger to bring wisdom and healing. Absolutely, she's definitely a healer. All right, let me pull some zodiac signs. So once this person, this false twin that was sent in through a trickster spirit, okay, um, once this person was removed, let me see, let's clarify this justice. What's this justice and this judgment in reverse? Because he got removed up out of her life. He definitely got, I don't know where he went. He went somewhere. He went to hell or jail. He went somewhere. Because this person was definitely removed from her life. He was not, what do you call it? Excuse me. The Hierophant in reverse. That's what I thought. He was sent by trickster spirits. Yeah, he was fed information. Okay. What is this? The Five of Cups. The Hierophant in reverse and the Five of Cups. Yeah, he was sent away. I keep seeing this Emperor in reverse. And the Eight of Swords. So he was under some type of he was under a manipulation spell himself, okay? He was tricked and duped, all right? Spirit don't, for whatever reason, Spirit doesn't want to tell me where he, I mean, I ain't gonna, I'm trying. We got the Devil here, okay? And the Page of Cups in reverse. Wow. That's his assignment. His assignment is to remove, yeah, he's been sexually abused. This person has been sexually abused. And although he may tell women, I don't want any children or whatever the case may be, that's not what's real. He feels his power and control. It's not that he doesn't want women to get pregnant. He wants the power and the control to cause these women to miscarry. Okay? That's his assignment that's the spell that he's under. That's his demonic assignment. Okay? That is his assignment. That is his assignment. And you have a lot of men out here like that. That's what they do. They tell all these women, I don't want any children, yada, yada, yada. but they do everything that they need to do to allow and promote conception because they like the power and being able to force a woman to abort now or to cause the loss of the life of this unborn. Now, this particular person, this is this is this is his mission, okay? So let's pull some zodiac signs. Let's see all right, spirit. Who is this? Who's the divine feminine? The masculine energy is this masculine energy is really really strong. Okay. Who is the Venus came out twice. Okay. Venus, love and beauty. This is the feminine. She's a high priestess. She's a healer. Okay. Most likely she's an herbalist. Very attracted to flowers. Adores flowers and nature and things of that nature. Okay, so this could be a Taurus or Libra, or this person could have strong Taurus and Libra placement, or they could just be very beautiful. Okay, we have fifth house here, and we have Capricorn. Okay, so fifth house, that's the sun. This person can have a Taurus sun or a Libra sun. Okay, and look, Taurus came out. So strong on the Taurus. All right, Capricorn. Um, Capricorn is out here. Okay, someone could have a Capricorn sun, Capricorn Venus, Taurus Venus, Libra Venus, Leo Venus, or Leo sun, Capricorn sun. Okay, we have 12th house here. This one flipped out too. 12th house, that's Pisces energy, spirituality and art. Okay, so definitely this person. Now, both of these people are spiritual people. They just have different spiritual practices. This masculine practices dark, dirty energy, and this feminine practices light, clean energy. Okay, but they're both artistic. Okay, you know, they're both gifted. It's all on how you use your gifts, because that's actually what I'm picking up, and this is just sad because this masculine energy has been abused as a child. So for this masculine energy, I'm getting Virgo. Okay, so they can have strong Virgo placement. They can have a Virgo moon. They have Virgo moon, strong Libra energy. Okay, Libra moon, Virgo moon. Okay. First house, Aries. This person can have Aries moon. This person can be a little conceited. Okay. We have the sun, essence, and personality. All right. So the sun governs Leo. This person could have a Leo moon or a Leo north node. Okay. Leo moon, Leo north node, Virgo moon, Libra moon, Aries moon, Aries north node, Aries sun. Okay. All right. So collective, that's what I have for you. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. To book a private personal reading, just look in the description section of any video. It should be there. And the first week of July, I have more flexibility for live readings. The second and third week in July, those readings will probably be videos, but you can receive them same day, unless my schedule just won't allow it, which I will let you know, okay? There's no need to wait for weeks for a reading. There's no way I would book like that, okay? Yes, I have a personal life, but I will never book because I'm hearing a lot of feedback from people, and they're saying that they've been scammed. They're saying that they booked readings and they never got their readings, okay? And so I don't know what's going on, but I just feel like if you request a reading and 2 weeks have gone by, what is the problem, okay? Um, I don't think it's okay. Um, Now, if you tell the person you're booked 2 weeks out before they pay, and then they pay and they say, okay, I'll expect, I'll hear back from you in 2 weeks, that's something different. But I can't tell you what's going on with other people. But uh, you know, I would feel uncomfortable if I booked a reading today and 2 weeks has gone back and I have not gotten my reading. But I am getting a lot of feedback. People are just like, when am I going to get my reading back? I'm a little skeptical, I've been scammed, and you know, all I can say is my truth and how I do things, okay? There have been times where I've squeezed people in, okay? Because some of you, let's be clear, some of you guys literally be like, please, please, I need it right now, right now. I need it ASAP, right now. And you guys, you know that that's how you can get sometimes. It's like you just want us to stop, drop, and roll a reading out for you, right? And in those situations, I listen to Spirit and I ask Spirit, is it worth it? Is it worth it for me to take my personal time, the time for me to do a reading for you? If Spirit says no, then I put you in the next slot that's available. Okay? But no, never 2 weeks. I think the longest a person ever had to wait was 2 days, and that was not in my control. Literally, it was not in my control. But I don't know. People use different systems to record these messages, but with me, you do have the option to have a live. Just like right now, you can hear me talk, and you know, you know, I'll be able to hear you talk. We can talk to each other. You have the option of not being on video and just only seeing me, but I do give that option because it's more intimate and it's real time. And when the reading is over, it's over. Okay? So you do have that option. The flexibility with live readings, of course, is it's less, right? It's less because we do have to work with the hours of the day. But other than that, like I said, the most anybody has ever waited to get a reading back from me was 2 days. And that was out of my control. That was technical issues. But I don't like to hear people say, oh, I got scammed. I'm a little skeptical. I'm not sure. Um, the only thing I can say is, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I've never had to do a refund. I've never scammed anybody. I have no intentions on scamming anyone. Okay. So that's my spiel. The sooner you book, the sooner you get your reading. Okay. Till the next time, with love and light. Namaste, Ashe.